The cornerstone of security, user and group management. In the world of Linux, understanding user and group management is fundamental. Imagine a building with no locks on the doors, no security guards, and everyone free to roam as they please. That's what a Linux system without proper user and group management would be like. A recipe for chaos. Effective user management allows you to control who can access your system and what they can do. You can grant different levels of access to different users based on their roles and responsibilities. Group management takes this a step further, allowing you to organize users into logical groups based on their shared tasks. This granular control makes it incredibly efficient to manage permissions, as you can assign permissions to an entire group rather than individual users. By mastering user and group management, you're building a foundation of security and organization for Linux administration. User account essentials: creating, modifying, and deleting. Let's explore the essential commands for managing user accounts in Linux. To create a new user account, use the command followed by the username. For instance, creates a new user named John. To set a password for the new user, use the command followed by the username. You'll be prompted to enter and confirm the password. The command is your tool for modifying existing user accounts. For example, to change John's shell to use. To remove a user account, use the command. To delete the user's home directory as well, add the option. These basic commands provide a solid foundation for managing user accounts in Linux. The power of groups: organizing and managing user access. Groups in Linux provide a powerful mechanism for organizing users and managing their access to system resources. By grouping users with similar roles, you can streamline permission management and enhance security. To create a new group, use the command followed by the group name. For example, creates a new group named Developers. Add users to it using the command with the options. For instance, to add John to the Developers group, use. To delete a group, use the command followed by the group name. For example, deletes the Developers group. Understanding how to effectively utilize groups is crucial for maintaining a well-organized and secure Linux system. By grouping users strategically, you can simplify permission management and ensure that the right users have access to the right resources. Section 4: Su versus sudo. Understanding the risks and choosing security. The commands are often misunderstood, yet they play a critical role in Linux security. While both commands allow you to execute commands as another user, they differ significantly in their approach and security implications. The command switches you to the root user account, granting you unrestricted access to the system. While this might seem convenient, it's inherently risky. Any mistake made while operating as root can have catastrophic consequences for your system. On the other hand, provides a more controlled and secure way to execute commands with elevated privileges. With, you can configure which users have access to which commands, and you can even require users to enter their password before executing sensitive commands. For these reasons, it's strongly recommended to use instead of whenever possible. By embracing and minimizing the use of, you're adopting a security-conscious approach to managing your Linux system. Section 5: Beyond the Local System, Introduction to AWS IAM. As you become more comfortable managing users and groups on your local Linux system, you might find yourself interacting with cloud services such as Amazon Web Services, commonly known as AWS. AWS Identity and Access Management, or IAM, extends the principles of user and group management to the cloud, allowing you to control access to your AWS resources. With IAM, you can create users, groups, and roles, and you can attach policies to these entities to define their permissions. This granular control ensures that your AWS resources are accessed only by authorized users and applications. IAM also offers features such as multi-factor authentication, or MFA, to further enhance the security of your AWS account. By enabling MFA, you add an extra layer of protection, requiring users to provide a unique code from their mobile device in addition to their password. Understanding the basics of AWS IAM is essential for anyone working with AWS resources. By mastering these fundamental concepts of user and group management, both locally and in the cloud, you'll be well equipped to build a secure and well-organized Linux environment.